try and film this whole video on my phone today, so we will see. How are you guys? I hope you're having such a good day. We're having a fun little adventurous day. We are in Round Top, Texas. It's just me, my mom, and my cousin today, so I'm really excited to hang out, have fun, have a little girls' day, do a little shopping, kind of see all the like antiques and goodies of what they have for their fall festival. We normally come to the spring. I think we've come to their fall festival once, but it's really fun. And two, normally we come either at the very beginning or at the very end, and this is like the second weekend or something like that. It's really fun. We don't always go into Round Top, but right like the towns on each end of it, there's like the same kind of thing. So it's really long. It's on one main road here. It's all these different shops and vendors. It's very craft showish. It's very boutique-y. We always start at Junk Gypsy. That's kind of our meeting point. We usually try and start here first because it gets very busy. It's a very cool place also too. If we need restrooms and that, I always stop here. But it's kind of nice. Also too, the parking's free. It's like I said, it's right off the main drag and it's just outside of Round Top, but like getting into like the next town. So that's kind of cool. I just want to show you a little bit about the town. We'll be stopping getting some coffee, desserts, lunch, all those kinds of things. And then I think we're going to be stopping at Buc-ee's on the way home. So that's going to be really fun. To be honest, there's not a whole lot that's on my list. Usually I come here and I have like a little list of things that I'm wanting to find. I don't have something specific in store today, but I know I will typically find some unique treasures. And to note, the big part of this is like, I think the Big Red Barn, that I think it's like $10 for admission. We've never done that because there's all these other things where it's like free parking, free admission. I think that's one of the paid ones. I'll kind of try and share the locations of where we are too. It's kind of hard because it's so spread out and there's not really like building names, if that kind of makes sense. If I see, like, if I get something like at a boutique or something like that, I'll share definitely that, and I'll try and share as much information as I can. But no, there is an insane amount of vendors. There's an insane amount of shops. There's an insane amount of things to do. So that's really cool. And wear comfortable clothes. There's a lot of gravel, a lot of uneven ground. A lot of it is in fields and that. A lot of people love to dress out, be very Lainey Wilson-esque, you know, very fun, cute outfits. People are all dressed up. I don't. I'm wearing my Sambas today. I'm wearing a crew neck sweatshirt. I feel good and comfortable to like walk around and to go for a long time today. And also too, what's cool is you can stay here. There's all different kinds of inns and Airbnbs and little like boutique-y style hotels to stay at. So for a girls' weekend, this is a great one here in the Texas area. And it's kind of in between Houston and Austin, if that kind of makes sense. So really cool. Really cool. It's off at 290. So if you guys kind of know 290 in those areas, it's kind of in between there. You guys can look it up on Google Maps. It's really a cool place. But yes, lots of really fun things. There's a lot of like designer-esque places to where things are thousands and thousands of dollars too. So you can buy things for 50 cents all the way up to like $20,000, you know, $50,000. And I'm not exaggerating. Things really do cost that much in some of those designer places. So very cool stuff, very unique. Our first time we came, we did the whole designer stuff. Now we kind of like the antique-y country little shops and that's kind of our jam. So let's go have fun. Like I said, we're here at Junk Gypsy starting off, and then I think we're gonna look for like a new area today, so it might be a second until we get to the next place, but we're just meeting my cousin and we're gonna start having a really fun day.
I would be up waiting for you if you had to leave. I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea. I just wanna say that I feel that our love is real. Maybe we should hurry up and seal the deal. For wanna take you there. I would give it all away to do it all again. Make our love a story that would never end. Never thought I'd feel so alive, looking in your eyes. I just wanna love you till the day I die. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love you till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better. 'Cause a love like this is rare, and I wanna take you there. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh, love you till the end of time. I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better. 'Cause a love like this is rare, and I wanna take you there. Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we let go of disguise. And now there's something in the air, and a sparkly shimmer on our skin, restoring everything within. Oh, dreamy, breezy we go, easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Oh, dreamy, breezy we go, easy, easy on our tiptoes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel.
Okay, we are back home. I want to show you some of the treasures that we got in Round Top. I feel like I found some really good stuff. To me, it is not about like the quantity of the things that I get. It's more like the quality, uniqueness. That's kind of the cool thing with Round Top, is they just have like stuff you'll never see again. Those, I think I showed it to you guys, the brass spurs. Oh my gosh. My cousin and I were dying, like dying. They were solid brass. The amount of things that were like massive and very unique that were solid brass was, I'll never see something like that again. That was like the one thing I'm like, I don't want to spend that much money because I just bought a ton of money in Christmas trees. But I would love those. I think they're really cool, but she had like this whole setup and she wanted to set them as a pair, and I really would have just preferred one, but I totally understand because they were, oh my gosh, they were so cool. So I have a couple things here, and then also too, like I said, I want to show you what I got outside because it's nice outside for one, and two, it's the next day. I don't know if I said that, it's the next day, but I needed to like get unpacked. We got home late last night. We just had so much fun. But I'll go outside next and show you the things that we got, and I got it literally all from the same vendor. There's a bunch of iron vendors and people that will have like iron outdoor stuff and everything, and they usually have like home stuff and that too, and their prices, you guys, you can get like the coolest and most unique stuff and it will not be that expensive. So I'll start with the two things that I got here. I wasn't gonna do this until I saw how cool these were. The price was great. So these were originally, I believe, $37 each, okay? And then the big one that I'm gonna show you next was $18. This one I got for $16. And then I finagled with them a little bit and got a better deal. But it's these huge boards. This one's more like a pizza board almost, but I love the coloring and distressing. To be honest, this one I might stain a little bit because I'm gonna wait and see for a little bit how it like fares with the lighting and that. But this one is just a little darker than I wanted. So I think if I put like a really pretty stain on here, I just need a little bit more variation too. So I think that'll help. But I love like the detail work on here, all of this down here, the wood. I mean, it's really cool. And then on the back, it's just solid. But yeah, I got a really good deal on these. I was super happy. And like I said, his stuff was really great. And it's really lightweight. I think it's just like a pine. And then I also got this massive one. And it is so big. So in one of our next videos, we'll kind of DIY this together. But I'm going to, like I said, kind of make a wall of charcuterie boards. I always make some kind of charcuterie board, whether it's like bring it to a friend's party, stuff like that. That's usually like my go-to. It's my party trick, as I kind of say it. I don't make it like fancy or anything, but I put just like good stuff on it to where it's not over the top, but they get eaten. Does that make sense? Like I just have like the staples, but like kids tend to like it. If you're not like a crazy meat and cheese person, most people like it. I don't know. It's a little pricey to do, especially if you made one like this size, but they're so good. And then you guys, for our girls trip, we'll be having that video or for our girls staycation, when all the girls come and stay at the house, I'll do that video with you guys too, because I'm gonna be ordering stuff from the Salem cheese shop, and that I don't know if I'm making it into like a charcuterie board, maybe, but I want more of that Aussie magic. I dream of that. So if you guys are going to Boston or Salem, you haven't seen those videos, they're in the playlist and everything. I did even one whole video of our entire trip to Boston and Salem, and they had the Salem cheese shop, and it was amazing. It was by far the best I've ever had. It was amazing. I'm like salivating thinking of that Aussie magic cheese. It was so good. Anyways, like I said, this one he had marked all the way down to 18, and it's huge. Like it's literally huge. This is like bigger than my torso, like, and head together. It's massive. So especially for the price, because even full price $37, you can't buy that at TJ Maxx for that. So let's go outside. I want to show you the trees that I got. I might have to move them a little bit because the light has really changed. But yeah, let's go outside and I can show you these trees and I can kind of show you my plan for them. Okay, they're going to be hard to see because they're just iron, if that makes sense. But they're iron Christmas trees. I think you guys might have saw them in the video yesterday, but there's 3 different sizes. And then what I'm planning on doing is wrapping them with Christmas lights, like green Christmas lights, and then even some twinkling lights, maybe like up on the star. I haven't quite figured it out. My thought was to kind of maybe start from the top and then wrap them here, go all the way down, and then underneath come back up. And then I'll be able to kind of wrap down and back up. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna do it. I'll share that with you guys. But you can kind of see there's like 3 different sizes. See how much they blend in? That's why the lights I think would be amazing. And to be honest too, if they didn't have the stars, I would keep them up year round. They're very, very cool. But yeah, I think if there was just like twinkling lights up on the top, and too, these are all like handmade. Does that make sense? Like they're all handmade. These are not mass produced. Like it's very cool how these things are done. My other thought too was to kind of do the big one and the small one together, and then this one, the medium size, kind of like off to the side because the sizes of them are so similar. But we're gonna play around with it. I have some ideas to put them, and to be honest, they'd be really cool out here too because we would enjoy them. But I'll show you guys the backyard a little bit. I don't know if I've ever like officially brought you out here, but essentially our property goes way over there and then not too much farther past those trees, but then way back there. So we're on a little under 2 acres, and it's really nice. It's really thick, and we're on our own septic. So that's, I don't know if you can see these like purple things that are in the yard. That's for our septic tanks, and we have, I think it's called an aerobic system, and it will actually clean the water that, you know, like the wastewater, and then it cleans it, and then it will actually go and like spray the yard and water the yard. So it's really nice. We have this dead tree. It's not all the way dead, but I mean, I don't know how it's not like gone yet, but she's stable. We're having a hard time finding like the right people to come out here because we've had some really high quotes and some low quotes, and I want to just make sure I'm not going to have a stump kind of like that one. But we've cleared a good chunk, and you can kind of see like we've kind of cleared some paths and that through there. But yeah, all of this will kind of get cleaned up, and then any of the bigger trees, you know, we'll kind of walk through. But there's a lot of like bamboo, and you can see some of the bamboo is dying kind of through here. Can you guys see that? And so we'll get that all cleared. And then that's my bathroom window, and then that's where I always film with you guys, right here in the kitchen. That's our table right there, living room, and then guest bedroom. We can see kind of the bats on there, and then the upstairs. So this is going to be really exciting of how much space too we have out here, because even adding the pool, and that will kind of go through here, and then like loungers up across there. And then, I mean, I would like a fire pit over there, but I haven't quite decided, or even like over here. But then on this part will be like another like our outdoor kitchen and bar, and that is our hope, is to be out here. We have a long ways to go before that happens. But even too, we had like an inflatable pool that we had over the summer, and now we're digging that down to a fire pit. So that'll be really nice. We're gonna there's rocks all the way around here and all the way on the front and on the sides here. We'll be taking the rocks and then putting them in here, and then around like the AC. Now there's a lot to do, but at least like we're gonna be here for a long time, and we'll be able to do that. But wasn't really my plan to share these things, but it's finally getting to be nice weather that we can start. Maybe with the uplighting, maybe we can start going on that and start doing the uplighting on some of the trees. I don't know how much uplighting we'll do back here, but all the big trees and that out front will do. Okay, I thought I'd come sit on the porch with you and tell you a couple of the things too that I almost forgot to talk about, that were like the coolest things that we learned on this trip. So not really a trip, but a day trip. For one, the coffee that you guys saw was Java. I think it was Java Bus, and it was really, really cool. For reference, to try and find it, because they are worth finding. I've had a couple coffees there, and they were pretty good. This one was definitely my favorite, and I don't normally get a frozen coffee, but it was just warm, and I was in a sweatshirt, so it was perfect. But it was, I think in the town, it's like right across from the gas station. So on the other side of the road, there's kind of like this little nook, and there's like the, and two, I asked them if they were in the same place last year. They said yes, they always get this same spot, but it's directly across the street, behind some vendors and everything. And you'll see the bus there, or like their trailer there, and you'll see signs too, and the flags for coffee. I would recommend, if you can find them, I would definitely recommend them. They were really cute because it was like their 2 daughters and the husband and the wife, and the husband, like this was like his jam. And so like he was the only one inside making the coffee, and then the wife took the orders, and then the girls were entertaining. So that was really cool. I love seeing family dynamics like that. And then two, the glamping, oh my gosh, that was so cool. So cool. So you could take a tour until I believe 2:00, and a husband and wife own the buildings. And there's one section to where it's like the tents, and then another section to where it's like the little trailers and that inside. But what's really great is that air conditioning was cranked. Like it was on full blast, and they had like the lights down and everything that you would think of like for camping, but literally inside this like ginormous building, but like so cozy. Like people, the thing that I thought was genius about it, and take it or leave it, I mean no negativity by it coming from a mom, they said that it's only for people 7 years of age and older, like no little kids. But yeah, like if you want to bring your kids, you can. But it was kind of, you could tell like they really wanted to focus on the moms. And he said that it was the owner that was like guiding us through the tour and everything. And we were lucky because literally when he finished up with us, there was a pile of people that were like, can we get in with the tour still? And it was like the very end of the day. And he's like, sure, let's go. So that was really cool that the owner was right there with you walking around. But he said what really resonated with me is like the moms come here and they just want to have a good time. They want to get away from their families and just have like a girl's mom trip or whatever the situation is. He's like, they make cheese boards, they come and socialize, they share, you know, their treasures that they find for their day and their little goodies, and everybody kind of comes together as like a community. So that's really cool. That's really, really, really cool. So if you have a trip that you're wanting to plan and go to Round Top, I would highly recommend them. I will try and find their website and link them down below in the info box because they were amazing. They were really amazing. And I thought just the idea, and they said too that they had the building for like 11 or 12 years. And then finally they had came to this idea, and it was genius. Very clean too. Holy crap. Like you could smell it was so clean. Like everything was shiny, spotless. And I like too, the linens weren't on the beds. Like they would like freshly have that, or I don't know if maybe you have to bring your own. I doubt you'd have to bring your own. I don't really know, but I like that the linens weren't on the bed because then you know it's going to be like super clean when you get there. Does that make sense? I don't really know the situation with that, but I appreciated seeing all of these empty like suites and tents and cabins and stuff like that with no bedding, because you don't know how long they've been staying there. Critters can get in there. To have like a freshly made bed, especially in the South in a situation like that, amazing. Okay, and then what were some other things? Oh, we went to the bearded place. I'll pop it here on the screen. I forgot to film the food. We just got burgers and potato salad. We went there last time too. Food is really hard to get. They need way more food trucks. I don't know why there's not a ton of food trucks, because I would literally be snacking and drinking and doing all the things the entire time walking around. And there really wasn't a lot of that. There really, really wasn't, in comparison to how many people are there, how many tents, vendors and everything. There really wasn't an insane amount of food. So we got to a point where it's like we were hot, we were thirsty, we wanted to sit in the shade. Even if we weren't going to sit inside, we just wanted a little bit of shade to just like sit and eat. We were like, so then by the time we ate, we're like, oh my God, these are like the best burgers ever. And they're just like hockey puck burgers. Does that make sense? But still really good. They were making them fresh to order. I like that. Had a little condiment bar. It was great. But yeah, I would recommend. It's very, very cool. Like I said, we like more of the antiquing side. We like the boutique-y side. So that's why we don't really go into Round Top anymore, because we just go to the next town, which is literally like 3 minutes. It's one road, one main drag, and it takes you right on through to the next town, and it's like right there. Pay like $5 for parking. You can go leave in and out of there as much as you want and just keep parking in the same place. It's great. And it's like $5 for the car. I'll take it. I'll totally take it. So, and then you won't get towed too, because parking in situations, there's lots of places to park, but if you're like, to get free parking is kind of not a thing. But for $5, I think it's fine. It's totally fine. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions. If I can't think of anything, I'll tell you I don't know. But yeah, it was a very cool thing. I really think my friends would like to go and do that on a girls trip, and maybe next year we should just do like a little something like that, because it really would be fun. And to go glamping, gosh, I've never done that. The only camping I've literally done, like as roughing it as I've ever gotten, has been in a pop-up. That's the best part of camping that I think I've done. And then in an RV, like big tens of thousands of dollars. I mean, washer and dryer, air conditioning, everybody's got their own, mattress. Camping. That's all in camping. I'm done. So I think that'd be kind of fun. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. But if you guys enjoyed the video, thanks for hanging out with me at the house a little bit too today. I wanted to just have a fresh day, fresh start. And then tomorrow is Buc-ee's. So I was going to do it in this video, but I figured this video was going to get a little long. I wanted to do like shorter videos for the month of October. So just like you could enjoy, like a quick little something. And then, like I said, tomorrow is just a Buc-ee's day. I went with my mom on our way home, and we went, I think it was like 8 miles out of the way, and we went to Buc-ee's, and it was one of the ones that we like to go to. It's like a medium-sized one, which typically when our family comes in town is the ones that we bring them to, but I wanted to see the Christmas stuff. You guys know my brain is very much turned to Christmas. I like seeing the Halloween stuff too, but it was a good day at Buc-ee's. I showed you what I got, what I snacked, my crispy Dr. Pepper. It was delicious. And two, if you're a Diet Coke person, they're down to one pump, one, station for Diet Coke. All the rest is like regular Coke and Dr. Pepper. And then they have all of their own sodas and that now too. So it's kind of fun. But yeah, I walked around Buc-ee's, showed you all the things that I loved, all the home stuff. And there were I didn't share this in the video, so this is an exclusive to this video. There were 240 pumps, like gas pumps. So that was for reference. It's not a normal gas station. If you don't know, Buc-ee's is a gas station. They have them here in Texas. They're known here in Texas, and then in Florida now too, I believe. There might be Georgia too, or Alabama or Mississippi. I don't know. It's all kind of in this southeast. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, we'll keep going with our game of leaving an emoji. If you guys watch the video all the way through, do a Christmas tree to kind of commemorate the Christmas trees I got. But let me know what your favorite part was. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and give it a big thumbs up. I'd greatly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I will see you guys tomorrow at Buc-ee's. Bye, guys.